Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P-Funk, out here in the lab. What I do for you. No eye today, but it's all good. Pyramids is still in place. Let's do what we do. Radism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message, message in the story for life. I give life lessons. You tune in and receiving them. We got a good thing going. Let's rock. I got something nice for you today. Take it to the book. I like to do the book every now and then, so we go into the book. All right, let's go. Right thinking mission, and that's what I'm on. It's to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's my mission, to get all you right thinking followers to do just that. Know thyself. If you're following me, it's something you want, and I got it. That's knowledge of self. So I give it to you. All you can do to get it. To know thyself, there's some things you need to do. I know that, so that's what I do to help you know thyself. Let's go. Do you know you? Rhetorical. But if you don't, stay tuned. I can help you with that. That's what I do. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. You teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Stay tuned. I got you. I appreciate you too. A person who knows not and believe that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows but knows not that they know is asleep spiritually. I can awaken them with knowledge of self. That's what I do. I'm a spiritual alarm clock. Wake up with knowledge of self. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers know thyself. And to my eye, be true. I'm in the book again. One of my favorites, Egyptian yoga, Theban theology. Okay, and it's about concepts based on the Theban concept of Egypt, that area, and their god was Amun. Amun married to Mut. Mut gave birth to Khonsu. He's the moon god. He's the guy you see with the. I got some pictures of him somewhere. As I go through it, I find him. Yeah, here we go. But he's got the sun disk on his head with the moon, the crescent moon underneath, and he got the little side lock. He's the prince. He's the son of a king. They make him a prince. He wears princely locks. Okay. Then you got Amun with four heads. Interesting. But this is the lesson from the book. That's what I want you to let you know. That's what we're doing today. The title is Right Thing. Let's talk about the symbols of Amun. There's a bunch of them here. And I try to explain to you when you see the animal that they're using with the ram, look, refer back to the zodiac. At the time of the Sphinx, it was in Leo, hence the lion. When we talk about Amun and thieves, they were during the time of Aries, which is the ram. Ram-headed god, Amun. See where we're going with this? So just give you the concept. Now let's talk about this. Making images of God. Adultery. Oh, you can't do that. Yeah, calm down. Say it again. Making images of God and the gods and goddesses in human likeness can be either helpful, which is the intent, or dangerous when misunderstood and misinterpreted for the followers. Why? The mind is a wonderful tool for what? Accomplishing seemingly impossible tasks, meaning comprehending, figuring out, understanding intricate things. When it's captivated by something, meaning it has interest. When you're captivated by something, it what? It holds on to it tenaciously. It ain't letting go, okay? And every effort is made to what? Achieve a desired goal. However, it is easily indulges in what? Your emotional and imaginational if, developing attachment to that which is what? Which it understands. We like what we understand. When something that makes sense to us and it falls into our range of knowledge and understanding, oh yeah, we like that. But guess what? And we fear and we find hatred towards what? That which does not fall into our category of liking, understanding, and selective reasoning. See? The danger, watch this, in all religious symbols arises when what? When the mind becomes fixed on what? The image. Ding, 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 ding. The image is to relay a message, but when the mind gets fixed on the image, watch this, or the symbol, rather than what? The essence of the symbolic meaning of the symbol or deity being worshipped. We know that when they do Christ, they know they represented by the cross and man. That's the sign to get you to recognize who he was, what he did, what happened. Conceptually, I understand that. But now, instead of worshiping those qualities, Christ, be Christ-like. I keep telling you, we use Haru. Same way y'all use Christ, we use Haru. No different. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I understand what the religion, I understand the concept. Why? I studied, I know I'm proficient in that area. That's the point. But modern concepts, no different than the ancient. Just I'll say it different. Look at a different, view it different. Simple, no different. And difference there was they didn't have a whole bunch of choices. They took it and rolled with it. Here, you can pick this, you can be that, you can try this. I know all of them, and they're all the same thing. So it makes a difference when you pick. That's what I'm going to get you to understand. Instead of what? Worshiping those qualities of that, developing them in oneself. I told you, eat, sleep, be like what? The gods. Told you that. I know all of them. All of them are me. I institute all of them. That's the concept. That's what they tried to teach you. And that's what religion, modern religion, fell short on getting across the symbolic meaning and the esoteric understanding to its followers. Oh, yeah, sorry about that. The worshiper may, watch this, might believe, watch this, that those qualities only belong to what? The statue. I can't be like Christ. He was perfect. He was God's prototype personality. Something that you can emulate. Be like Christ. Know thyself. He knew himself. When? Belonging to the statue, spiritual entity. They thinking that the power is in the picture, a painting, okay, or some special person who lived long ago. That's misunderstanding, misrepresentation, misunderstanding of the message that's being sent through the idea of the symbol representing God. They do not realize that the symbols such as, here you go, perfect one, Haru, Horus, Christ, hello, your boy. He's in there, and Buddha. They all represent what? Qualities which lie where? Deep within who? Every individual human being, and not somewhere out there, but right in here, inside the heart of all of us. Yeah, I get excited. I gotta come. But I'm trying to get across a point, and if you're paying attention, it's simple to understand, but it's hard to manifest. Why? Because it takes courage, diligence, and hard work and perseverance. A lot of us don't have those things in us. Everybody ain't built for that. So in ancient time, watch it. In ancient times, the wise sages chose what? Images. Why? Which were so far from the norm that what? That the attachment oriented human mind would not get hung up on what? The picture. When you see a man with a scarab head. What the what? When you see a man with the hawk head and a sun disk on top of it with a serpent sticking out, you what the what? Whoa, whoa, whoa. You see a man with an ibis head. Okay, we can go down on and on. The idea is to get to make a point. There's points to be made. Never mind what it looked like the picture. And watch this. You get hung up on the picture, and what happens? Thereby, you concentrate, you miss and concentrate on the meaning. For example, the hawk, again, perfect example, the symbol of who? Haru, Horus, the god of what? Light. It signifies what? The qualities of heaven, acute vision, high speed. If it's in the air, it's fastest thing in the air. If it sees you on the land, if it sees you first, Kiss the baby goodbye. Why? You become a victim of what his ability to do. See you and come and get you on land. If you're a fish and you're in the ocean, figure, I'm safe. I don't gotta watch out for the big fish. No, you gotta watch out for that falcon. If he see you 10 meters or less in that water, he coming to get you if he wants you. So that's what the symbolic meaning of that Horus being the falcon. Not a man. Oh, he got a bird head. Why you got a bird head? See, the understanding of the concept. That's what they try to get you to show you, to shock you into understanding. And what it is, the hawk has acute vision, high speed, and when looking at the hawk, you see what? You should be immediately drawn to those qualities of the hawk: accurate vision or discrimination between that which is real and what is not real, to tenacity, high speed, and freedom, expansion and righteousness, justice and truth. These are all they try to get you to see that in one picture. They got a picture with 1,000 words. Got a lesson coming up for you for that too. But that's the whole part about symbols, signs and symbols. They say a lot more than words. That's my point. Symbols have a great psychological significance. Why? Because without them, there would be no possibility for what? The mind to exist and function and interact with creation. The mind, I see. It can discern real quick. Okay. We bought words to make it more expensive and go down. But the first thing we did, what? Was the pictures, the hieroglyphic, they call it, Metronetic writings of the God. He gave you pictograms first. I go to stores now, the cash register. I have no idea what the hell is on that cash register. So things have changed than what it used to be. So I can't go get a job working at McDonald's while I can't read the cash register. What the downside? No, it's figures. I don't want no figures. I want numbers. So yeah, I'm a dinosaur. Okay, I'm good. Now the worship, Mike, watch this. Now, where we at? Was not okay, the word. Now instead of you worshiping those qualities and what? Developing them in oneself, the worshiper might what? Believe that those qualities belong to somebody else. They can't do it. But not understanding that you have the ability, you have the quality where inside your heart. Watch this. Now, in ancient times, I did that already. In ancient times, why is it that? Okay, hung on the picture. Okay. Now, the hawk. Okay. When looking at the hawk, you should, okay, we did that. Oh, I'm down. Sorry about that. Oh, I lost a whole page. Whoa, I'm way behind. Now, a deeper examination of symbols will reveal that they are more than just representations of images or ideas. Trust me, the human mind understands things by what? First making a mental picture of it and then associating that mental concept with what other ideas and thoughts. So the mind is always in connect, always working together to get stuff done. So it works at a higher speed, higher rate than any computer ever made. Why? It's the best computer known to man. We just emulate the brain with computers. When you think of a chair, watch, perfect example. It's a three-dimensional mental image that appears in the mind. Before the word chair, we still was sitting in chairs. They were just in call them chairs. Okay, but we still sat in them. Watch this. But it appears in the mind to that what a chair looks like. We understand what a chair is. You don't think of what the letters that make up the word chair. Again, that's the word that we use. Ancient time, other languages use different words to mean the same thing. So we use chair. Therefore, watch this. Symbols are far superior to what? Literary and verbal forms of communication to what? Efficiently and quickly convey an idea or thought. By just looking at it, you know what it is. In literary or verbal forms of communication, you got ideas are what expressed through lengthy discussion, what I'm doing now, talking, reading, okay, and explanations, which the hieroglyphics system, which is the first form of writing system, or other forms of visual symbolic communications, signs and symbols, okay, from primordial man, it's been around a long time. Extremely complex ideas and concepts are what conveyed at the speed of the mind's perception through the senses. After reading this book, you will find that having learned about the symbols, just at a glance at them will convey what the ideas and thoughts and feelings associated with them. That's the power of sound. I'm about to show you one right now. Okay, here we go. That's Amun. You see the ram-headed god. Then you see him again with the falcon head as Haru in the different form. Again, this is what they show you. And they're telling the picture says to the left, the supreme deity Amun depicted with what? Zoomorphic. Human body, animal head. Using the head of what? A ram and the body of a human being. Again, when you see that, you know what that is. That's Amun. That's the hidden one. He ain't hit now. He right there. We can see him. So they give him identity so you can relate to him. And on the right hand side, you got to the right, you got Amun Ra. The combination Ra is always depicted with what? The falcon head with the sun disk and the Uranus. That's how he's always seen. You see him here now. He got the headdress on. He fully geared. The combination aspect of Amun Ra in the form of what? The hawk-headed human. Again, when you understand that you are not what? Your body. The body stays the earth. Body belongs to the earth. Spirit goes back home if it gets enlightened. Another concept, but understand that the body ain't going nowhere. It's going right here. Watch this. But spirit, it becomes what? Obvious that all your mental notions are only what? Elaborate symbols in the mind. In fact, all the objects in creation are really symbols or really ideas, not absolute realities, just as the objects in a dream, they got a dream Resu, Resu, and in the dream are only what representations based on what your unconscious mind and not absolute realities. When you go to sleep, your subconscious, your unconscious mind gets to have its way with you. So you don't know what's going on. Why? Because you sleep, but you still have activity going on. And therefore, watch this. What? Therefore, symbols are what? A vital key to understanding the workings of the mind and the nature of symbols, and the nature of existence. The mind works, it keeps the body function. So the subconscious makes the heart pump, keep everything going. So when you go to sleep, it takes over, and it like a TV show, like a movie reel. Here comes the show. Sometimes you remember the show. It'll be so real that you can remember everything exactly what happened. Why? Because that's the memory of the show that it was that intense. If you ever had a wet dream, you know that the mind is the bad mamma jamma. Why? If you in bed sleep, and you wake up thinking you done had an intercourse with somebody, that mind took you somewhere, you need to check that out. It's called astral planning, okay, or lucid dreaming. But yeah, the mind runs the body. You're not the body, you are the mind. Thoughts, watch this. Thoughts themselves are really signs in Egyptian mythology, here you go, and the philosophy, as well as in other mythological and philosophical systems, not just Egyptian. It is often necessary to what? Learn about learn about a symbol's meaning. What's the meaning? The headdress have a meaning. What they got in their hand have a meaning. Everything the Egyptian did had a purpose and a meaning by its relation to other symbols. Again, one of the sacred symbols of Amun is the the ram. Amun is associated with the ram. Why? Because of its fertility and pugnacity, or the power and will to what? Fight. Rams is vicious. Okay. In reference, watch this. In reference to the fertility, this mythological reference is more of a what? Tantric symbolism than a sexual one. One of God's most important attributes is the ability to what? Engender or cause the existence of an infinite universe. He created everything. This infinitude is symbolized by what? The sexual power of the ram. Kunam Nu, Kunam U is the aspect of Amun as the creator of who? Man, here we go. The idea that God created man out of clay. Kunam is the creator. Watch this. Creator God. He sits at the potter's wheel, fashioning the form of all things in creation. Kunum U also means to what? Join, to build, or to unite. Amun is the breath of life and also the breath that is breathed. Here you go. Where we at? Right down here. Another picture. See the guy right there in the part as well? See the guy there with the penis? That's Amsu. But the idea of Kunam creates what? That's what the Christians got that God created man. You know, yeah, right there. We had that thousands of years before they come along. Where we at? All right, I'm gonna wrap that up with this lesson. Hope you got the idea. There was the symbols of Amun. I hope you got the lesson. Hope it made sense to you. Hope I got my point across. If not, I try it again. Let me know.